Hello. Okay, today we're talking about why buying a home right now is actually a smart move. And I'm going to give you 5 reasons why. First, though, I'm going to have you look at my swanky background. I love that picture of me. It's kind of in the way of my little podcast thing. It's just a goofy picture of me in Scotland a couple of years ago, and it was just so fun. Okay, so we're going to get into this because there's a lot of people that think, oh, I should have bought in 2020. And I got a lot of reasons why that's not even a better deal. So I hope you're excited about this. I think I fixed my audio also as well. Um, so let's get into it. Okay. So number one, the reason now, this might sound crazy to you, but less competition equals more opportunity. Okay. So if you're thinking about that, start with the obvious. Okay. A lot of buyers are still waiting on the sidelines, like it's 2020, like I just talked about, and the rates are magically going to drop overnight. Spoiler alert, they're not, okay? At least not in a major way, and certainly not all at once. So while they're waiting, you can swoop in and, like a real estate ninja. Oh, let me get my little sound effects here. Like a real estate, oh gosh, they're so far down there, like a real estate ninja. Okay. You can swoop in because you know what that means? So, okay, when the rates drop, this is what's interesting. You're not just up right now. Typically, you're going to get more from sellers, maybe concessions, which means closing costs and things like that. When the rates drop, now you're up against other buyers. So you're going to have more bidding wars. Okay. Right now, you have more breathing room, and maybe you have you have a bit of, if interest rates drop, you have more competition, and usually house prices go up. So not only are you not competing against other buyers right now, but you're more likely to get concessions, like I said. So I don't know if that was repetitive, but here we go. 2, rates are temporary, prices forever. Okay. So you ever heard that phrase? You marry the house, then date the rate. That's true. Okay. Interest rates, yes, they can change. You can refinance, but the price you pay for your home, that's locked in. Okay. So that's a very key statement right there. So a $400,000 house back in 2020, you might have had to pay $450,000 for, plus other fees, just because you're not going to have closing costs covered and things like that. You pay for a $400,000 house, you're getting a $400,000 house, no matter how much extra you have to put into it. Right. So right now, if you buy a $400,000 house and you get concessions from the seller, you get closing costs. Well, then you're kind of walking in potentially with some equity. Okay. So if you're waiting for interest rates to drop before you buy, guess what? So is everyone else. Okay. And when they do, like I said, the competition is going to explode and prices will increase. So that means potentially you will not have as many opportunities. As I said, I'm going to have to remember to put this in there. Epidemic sound is what I use for my sound effects and my music. Okay, so royalty free if you pay a fee every month. Rent is still a racket. Okay, and so what I mean by that is rent keeps climbing faster than gas prices sometimes. Maybe not in Phoenix, Arizona, because I swear to gosh, they're so high here. I have friends in New Mexico, and they're like, oh yeah, it's $2.89, and I'm like, oh my god, it's like $1 more expensive here. That's insane. So if you're renting now, you're literally paying someone else's mortgage. You got to think about that, okay? They're building equity and you're building nothing, right? So buying a home means locking in a payment and investing in your future, not your landlord's new boat. It's water lapping on the boat. Okay. All right, let's move on to number 4. Sellers are ready to deal. And that's kind of what I mentioned before. Okay. So, houses are sitting a little longer than sellers expected. Okay. So, typically that's what we're seeing. And I have 2 listings right now that are, oh, well, one's sitting longer, one's coming soon. So, we're just going to keep our fingers crossed. Okay. Sellers get motivated in a market like this. Motivated sellers equal negotiation power. Okay. So, like I said, closing costs, interest rate buy downs, even and maybe even tossing in a couple of appliances or covering repairs that you might want to get. Okay. It's like getting extra fries in your drive-through order. It wasn't expected, but boy, is it glorious. Okay. Now, the last one. It's not just a house, it's stability. Okay. So, really, really think about this. So, because let's get real, owning a home isn't just about the square footage, it's about planting roots. Okay. It's about finally painting that accent wall neon green if that's what you like, that's what you want to do. It's about knowing your monthly payment won't randomly shoot up 20% next year. The only thing that makes it shoot up these days is the insurance, but your mortgage does not change. Okay. It doesn't change until you decide that it will. So it's peace of mind, it's pride, and it's your home. So that, my friends, is it's money in your pocket. Okay. So here's some final thoughts. So I'm liking these quick ones. Okay. Here's some final thoughts for you. Let me think about this for a minute. Okay. Okay. So there you have it. There's 5 reasons why buying a home right now might just be the best decision you'll make this year. So if you need help, I mean, I got a lot of people. I got a few lenders actually, and I got a lot of people that are willing to help you, and I'm here ready to help you also. So you just let us know, okay? So if you're thinking about buying, selling, or you just want to chat real estate over coffee or margaritas, I got you. Slide into my DMs or hit the link in the show notes to comment. Whoop whoop. Okay, because I'm going to see you in a few days for the lighter side of why now is a good time to buy. So I'm doing this twice weekly. One is informative, one is super fun. Okay, so I'll see you in a few days for the fun one. And like and subscribe because it will make Sid Squatch very happy. You know it will. Okay, because he says, as you know, the journey begins with you. So be good to yourself. And me, I'm the Horgan. I love you, and I'll see you in a few days. Okay, thanks for joining.